Hello, imaginary friends, and welcome to another episode. We have a game that we're going to play today. Since Daniel, Timothy, and I are in different locations all over the world, we can't really play lots of games together. It's a bummer. But I have a game that I have loved forever. It's called Once Upon a Time. It's a card game where you get prompts, and what you do is you build a story around it, and I want to play it today. But we're going to do a truncated version. We'll see. Maybe we're really good at prompt stories. Maybe we're not. But tell me in the comments if you've ever played this game before. Let us know what you think of this game. Who wants to go first?
Timothy.
The three are, you get a book, you get a cauldron, and a dragon. Ooh. Those are pretty dang good cards.
Lloyd Alexander.
So I have to use all three of those in the story.
So try to use all three of those in a short story, and then, we'll put it out here as you're telling the story right now.
So, a story involving a dragon, a cauldron, and a book. Once upon a time, there was an old dragon named Rumblebelly. Every day he feasted on sheep and cows and peasants. Occasionally, like around Christmas, he would catch a knight and eat it. One day, as he was enjoying his usual repast, he decided he had had enough. He was tired of sheep. He was tired of cows. He was tired of peasants. Even tired of knights. So he went back into his cave and pulled out an old, dusty cookbook. He flipped through the pages of the cookbook, looking for something that would give his appetite something to rumble about.
That's the best line right there.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Title of the story, Something to Rumble About.
Yes.
As he turned page after page, he came across a recipe. The title was Princess Soup. So, the dragon Rumbletummy, I don't remember if that was his name before. Does anyone remember his name?
I think you
I don't know.
It was. I think you did.
And so the dragon Rumbletummy took his giant cauldron and set it over the fire to boil. And while the water boiled, he went out in search of a princess. He searched high, he searched low, he searched every tower, every cottage in the woods, but could not find a princess. Finally, he found a young girl tending some sheep. He was not interested in eating the sheep. He was not very interested in eating the girl. But he asked her, "Where have all the princesses gone? I have searched high and low, every tower, every cottage in the woods, and I have not found a single princess." The young girl...
I love it. No, it's great. It's good. I love
I have
it.
no idea where this is going.
It's okay. This is great. I love it. You've used all three items, so you're doing fantastic. I love it. I'm waiting. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm like, come on, what's happening? What is she gonna say? What is she gonna say?
Is she secretly a princess? Is she just gonna
that's
say?
What I was thinking. I was thinking
There are no princesses.
When you were like, he reached in, I was like, oh, is he grabbing some of the armor out of his belly because it's like backed up or something? Oh, goodness. No, this is great. Keep going. I love it because you got all three of your items in there. So there.
All right, now I just need to wrap it up.
To wrap it up.
The young girl asked, "Why are you searching for a princess?" "To make princess soup," he replied. The young girl thought for a moment. Then she said, I happen to know something that tastes exactly like princess. What is that? Asked the dragon. Dragon's tail, she replied. Now, Dragon Rumbletummy happened to be hungry enough and tired enough of searching for a princess that he decided to substitute Dragon Tail. However, he was unable to find another dragon. So in the end, he cooked his own tail in the cauldron. After which he decided sheep did not taste that bad after all. The end. I don't know.
That was great, Timothy. I love it. That was a fairy tale. That was a great fairy tale. I was waiting for him to like try to start eating his tail right then and there, like in the field. Oh, that's great. That was fantastic.
Dragon Cauldron book. There we go.
Perfect. Got him. Three images, three cards. Done. Awesome. All right, Daniel, you're next, man. I'm gonna give you 3 cards, okay? And maybe there'll be items, maybe there'll be people, whatever. Your first card is Storm. Your next card, Beautiful. And then your last card, Dying. It's an event. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Storm, Beautiful, and Dying. Go.
Okay. There was an artist called Rafael. He was from Lisboa. And Lisboa is already full of artists, at least it was at the time of this tale. Rafael was always looking for a way to be a particular kind of artist. In fact, it didn't matter what particular kind, he just wanted to be known for something. Everybody was always searching for something beautiful to paint. And so Rafael started painting things that were disgusting, objectionable, frightful.
Of course.
And the more of these things that he painted, the more people asked, why are you painting these things, Rafael? No one wants to buy them or look at them. And yet he found, the more he painted them, the more people came to look, simply because it wasn't what everyone else was painting. Ultimately, he began to sell paintings. And the more disgusting and objectionable he made them, the more people asked, why does he do it? I don't know, but I'm buying it. Eventually, he came up before the board of directors of the Artistic Institute of Lisboa, who insisted that he begin to paint beautiful things. And he said, I cannot do that. It's against my conscience. This wasn't true, but it was just a reason he made up. To justify being different from everyone else and just choosing objectionable things for that reason. So the reason instead that he gave was, these things are real. Things that are beautiful are not. And so, the Board of Governors, stumped for a reply, allowed him to continue his work. However, one day, many years thereafter, he had discovered all the whims and fancies of delight that he could possibly have enjoyed. In fact, though he only painted things that were objectionable, what he did with the money that he earned from those paintings were all the beautiful things. He saw beautiful women, beautiful wine, beautiful songs, because of course back then, those are the only ways to entertain oneself when one is in wealthy gentlemen. He bought beautiful horses, a beautiful house, etc. And finally he tired both of the beautiful and the objectionable. And then he began to wander back to the statement he had made to the board of directors and thought, what if I were to search for something real, something true? It would almost be worth my life if I could really do that. So, he went abroad. He went to Oporto. He went to Navarra. He went to Paris. He went to München. He went to so many other places and always found the same 2 things. People either painting things because they were incredibly beautiful or because they were incredibly objectionable, but never anything that was really true. And so, one day, he despaired. He was out on a rooftop, let's say in Cairo, where he had been waiting for the rain to fall because he was very thirsty and there hadn't been any fresh water for a while. the water isn't very fresh in Cairo, if we're being honest. A lot of people live in there. The river takes what it gets. So he's waiting for some rainwater. That's my excuse. And it hasn't rained for weeks, but a very wise man had told him it was going to rain soon. So he waited on the rooftop. The longer he waited, the thirstier he got. And the more he felt like, you know what? Being thirsty, that's true. But if it rains, is it less true? It did rain. But only after he was very, very, very thirsty. He had been planning to collect all the water in a bucket, in a series of buckets, but he decided just to drink it straight through the mouth. And so he stood there with his eyes to the heavens, closed, of course, because even though it would not be at all beautiful to have your eyes ruined by pelting rain, he didn't really believe in looking objectionable. The rain turned into a storm. And the storm was so beautiful that he felt sure that it would be worth it, even if the lightning should strike him, merely to have experienced it, because it was neither objectionable nor beautiful, but all of those things, and the truest thing he'd experienced. The lightning did strike him, he did die, and he thought it was a very good thing. The end. That was way too long. I'm so sorry.
That's great. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, now after those two, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. So we're going to sign off. I'll see you guys later.
You're going to do great.
All right, so my three are long lost, healed, and my last one is road.
By Cormac McCarthy.
I mean, yeah. So there was once a wizard that lived alone in a castle, and he was the crankiest, cranky wizard you'd ever met in your whole entire life. And so what ended up happening, he lived in a house, and the crankier you got, the more people moved away. So his house became just a shack, a broken down shack in the middle of nowhere, because he didn't care. He just was doing his magic, doing whatever. Yeah. And he didn't know anybody anymore. He was just old man, old wizard, long beard.
Relationship and upkeep of a peasant.
That's right. That's right. Well, one day he was walking through a long lost road that he had never, it was to the rest of the town that had broken down and everybody moved out of. He was walking down that road, but because everything was overgrown, he tripped over a vine and he broke his ankle. Well, unfortunately, he didn't know any healing magic anymore. His books were back at his house, which were further away than he could get back to because of the boulders and all the overgrowth and everything. So he was cursing himself and he was angry and he knew he needed to get help or he would be left there for dead. So
this is going to turn into Stephen King, isn't it?
No, this is a fantasy. Although he has written a couple of good fantasies. But so he started to crawl down his long lost road until he found a long stick, like a staff. And so he picked himself up, all of his might, and started inching down the road. And as he inched down the road, he was seeing these old houses filled with old toys and tables with many seats. And he started thinking about all of the things that he had lost and all of the things that he was missing out on by living alone in the middle of nowhere and how he had run everybody out. And he never had a family before, or he didn't have a family because he was so mean to everybody. He didn't need a family anyway. But now, seeing his situation and seeing what he was missing, he started thinking about what would life had been like if he had a family. And so as this old wizard is slowly, painstakingly going down this road, he's seeing more and more things that are just making him think about family, thinking about what he missed, thinking about playing catch with his son. catch the fireball. Catch that, son. Here you go, Dad.
That's how wizards talk.
But he had nothing to show for all of these years of him studying and being mean and doing whatever. He had nothing to show for it. So finally, after a couple of days, he finally made it to the town that the families and everybody had built way far away from his place. And of course, nobody recognized him because of all the long facial hair and the long hair and how sweaty and worked up he was. His robes, his grand robes were all torn and messy and dirty. So as soon as he came into view, some children came running to help him. Oh my gosh, are you okay, old man? Do you speak? Can you hear me? And he decided, like, instantly, he wanted to just, like, snap, get away from me, you little brats. But he didn't. He decided to try something different. And he requested help. So the kids all ran and got the doctor, got the new wizard that they had. He came out, and it wasn't very long before he was healed. His body. When he felt better, and everybody was so good to him that he thought, I better get back to my house. And they invited him in for dinner. And they asked him if he would like to stay, if he has nowhere to live, obviously, because he looks so homeless. And they offered him a home and a bath. And as he was taking a bath, he decided to not only heal his body, but to heal his heart. And he became the nicest old wizard that town ever saw. I don't know. It's kind of weak, but it's okay. Because it's just prompts. This is just fun game, fun, enjoyable time. I would say both your stories were way better and way more fun. But what do you think? What do you guys
Timothy's
think?
was the best. Timothy's was the best.
Timothy was definitely the best. I agree 1,000,000%. But anyway, what do you guys think? Was that fun? Do you guys have prompts that you could give to us that we can then tell stories from? Or have you guys ever played this game, Once Upon a Time? Is it interesting? We are not backed by Once Upon a Time, but if you do want somebody to back you, you guys can sponsor us. That's fine with me. But yeah, check out the game. And if you have any prompts, go ahead and send us some prompts, and we'll start telling some more stories. It'll be fun. We'll keep them secret, and then we'll tell Timothy so that he can tell some good stories later on. But thank you. If you haven't liked or commented or subscribed yet, please do so. Share the channel with your friends if you know that they're writing, or if they're trying to get published, or if they're just looking for some fun stories to tell the kids or adults or whomever. The stories are for anybody. But yeah, if you haven't done any of that, please do so, and be sure to check us out in the future. Thanks. See ya. Hi. If you want to watch something, watch this, or maybe it's over here. I don't know where it's gonna be, but it's gonna be somewhere.